Hey there folks, welcome back to the Green Vlog. Today is the 11th of June 2020. The main reason I wanted to make this video is just to say, if there's anyone commenting out there who isn't getting any replies off me or anything like that, it's just because YouTube's notifications aren't working for my account properly anymore. I'll get the odd one coming through. So the best I can do is look through the last 5 or 6 videos or whatever, see the most recent ones that might have popped up from there. It's getting on my nerves, and I've tried reporting it to YouTube, but there's no sort of direct contact to them that I can find. It keeps taking you to forums or to get help with other people who are also having the problem and who are also not getting any responses. And it's frustrating, because one of the most interesting things about YouTube for me is the comments section, and I love interacting with people who watch my crap for whatever reason. So it's a bit frustrating, to say the least. Otherwise all good on my end. I just finished recording Higurashi, the arc where Mayo has more of the forefront. I'll just put it that way. And that is such a relief, because I am way ahead now recording wise, and I'm a little bit ahead editing wise, so it's all good. Oh yeah, lockdown. I wanted to talk about lockdown because I haven't actually made a video about it when everyone else in the world seems to be. So I was wondering what it's like in other places, because here in Wales we're still pretty firmly locked down. We've got garden centres and DIY places open back up, and the odd other business for whatever reason. But not much else. I'm still at work. I work in a food factory, so we have to keep running as an essential place of work. But I booked off this week anyway as a holiday, so it's all good for me. It's the only reason you're getting a video, probably. I wouldn't have had time otherwise. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's a story I wanted to tell you. My sister, she had a burst pipe, so the nieces came to live. I got twin nieces. They came to live with me and my parents for a little bit. They've been living here now since just after the start of lockdown, although they're not here right now because my sister has got some time off, so she can spend time with them, you know. But it's been hard. It's been hard to do any recording because of that, but somehow I still made it to the end of Higurashi. I don't know how that worked out. But yeah, that's that. And that's how exciting my lockdown's been. Working the day and sat around with the twins and my parents at night. That's about it really. I've been playing, I don't know if I showed you this already. I've been playing Persona 5 Royal. It is so bloody good. It's a definite step up from Persona 5 Steelcase Edition, and it's stunning. Yeah, definite step up. It's got new characters, it's got new story bits, it's got a whole new dungeon from what I've heard. I haven't finished the game yet, I'm only 40 odd hours into it, probably. And I've made it to the 4th palace. Futaba? Yeah. So that's where my gaming time is going. Higurashi and Persona 5, as well as Animal Crossing. One day I might do a quick run round of my island on Animal Crossing. I've never done a Switch game recording, so that would be a bit of practice for that as well. Give me a shout in the comments if you want to see that, if I can read the comments. I'll probably do that. Oh, because of lockdown. Look at this. Look at this. It goes like... It goes down to my eye, past my eye. So, looking forward to a haircut. Even though I like it about this length, it's a little bit less than this probably is my limit. So, yeah. Oh my god, it's like something about Mary or something. Like I go, yeah, I'll leave that. Yeah. So my next Let's Play after Higurashi I'm wondering what to do. I've sort of got an idea because someone asked me to do it. And it's only a short Let's Play. So I might do a bit of research online to get something written down that'll help me out to make it go a bit more streamlined than some other Let's Plays I've ever done. But I don't want it to be done so that I'm just following a walkthrough of my own notes. So I might just do like the odd puzzle solution written down for myself. I'll try and do it as part of the Let's Play myself, but if I can't figure it out after a bit, I'd refer to the notes, or defer to the notes. I think that might be a good way of doing it. I don't want to say what the series actually is yet. I never liked doing that before they come along. So, I just want you to know it's horror. It's a good old-fashioned horror. Straight from Higurashi, which is horror. A bit less so horror in this arc, I think, but even still, it is, overall, to a proper survival sort of horror, which is one of the best ever made. I can't wait to do it. I can't believe I haven't done it before, but I'm going to now. So, because I finished Higurashi, today might be a good time to actually make a start on it, even though I only just finished the last series and it's so far off the end of that one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to go about it now. I didn't expect to be finished this soon. So there we go. What else should I talk about? I've started watching Snowpiercer on Netflix, that new weekly Netflix show, where all the surviving humans, they're on this train that's constantly running, because outside of the train, it's so cold, the people, they die. They die outside of the train. It's about all the sort of, I say politics on the train, it's not like boring dry politics like, you know, like the British government and all that really dull dry shit. It's more like it's just how different people get along on the train. The richer people, the poorer people, the racism maybe, you know. I've only seen the first 2 episodes so far. As of this vlog, there are 4 episodes out. So I don't know how much more I can say about it, and I don't want to give spoilers anyway, but it is pretty bloody good actually. The first episode I wasn't too sure, but then once the second episode came out and it started picking up steam on the tracks kind of thing. It got, I love it. I really love it. So there's that. I've also been checking out America's Got Talent, because that is a million times better than the Britain's Got Talent this year. That's on Netflix weekly as well for us over here in the UK. Which it's a lot of really good ones. I really like Bad Salsa so far. I don't know if anyone's been watching it, who's watching. But Bad Salsa, there's been loads, but they've sort of left my mind now as I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's been loads of good ones, and the Britain's Got Talent this year has just been sob stories or just acts that are not about talent, but are about chucking up like a video on a screen in front of the audience about like dogs dying or charities for homeless people. You know, I know that's all bad stuff, blatantly, but it's not a talented act that you'd see at a talent show. It's just sob story on the screen, and everyone stands up and claps at the end because they feel like they have to for sympathy and all that. It's not. It's not talent. Making a video isn't really talent in that respect, in that environment. I don't get it. Maybe that's just me. Maybe the rest of Britain will love it. So yeah, I haven't been doing much else really. I finished... What did I finish? Oh yeah, I was reading, I lent it to a friend, but I was reading the Ocarina of Time manga omnibus, and that was incredible. And now I'm going through the Majora's Mask one, and Link to the Past is in here as well, but I haven't started that part yet. And it's really good as well, Majora's Mask. You can feel a continuation from Ocarina of Time, as you should. You know, they did in the games. And it's good. Am I missing something? I realised the other day, why is it called Zelda A Link to the Past? It's not to do with time travel, is it? You just go between 2 different worlds. I mean, it's current time and future time. There's no past about it, is there? Am I missing something? So, yeah, Majora's Mask I'm reading right now. It's really good fun. And because these omnibuses, they are like limited editions. They've got like, let me try and find it, some coloured pages at the front, as manga tends to do for a couple of pages now and again. And it's incredible. Happy Mask Salesman there, looking as nutty as ever. And it's really nice. If you were wondering about the collection, you can get like 5 like omnibus manga of the Zelda collection for, I think I bought it for 40 quid on Amazon. I know that sounds like a lot, but I haven't been buying myself stuff lately and I've been feeling a bit down, I guess, so I thought I'll buy myself 1 or 2 things and hope that that does the job, you know. Materialistic positivity, the worst kind. But it's not like we can go out and do anything to try and sort our heads out and whatever, so. And that's about all I can think of to talk about, I think. I read, what did I read? Hogfather, the Discworld book that was also a film to do with David Jason. I think he was in it. I think. Might not have been actually. No, he wasn't. Anyway, it's a Discworld novel where the Grim Reaper does Christmas. He is the new Santa, the Grim Reaper, and it's very funny. It's really good. I'll keep reading them. They're all sort of self-contained stories, all Discworld novels. So I've been reading them in order, and I've noticed little Easter eggs from each one. So it's good to read them in order, I think. But I don't think it's necessary to have read any of the other books before Hogfather. Not that I can think of. So, yeah. Oh, how did I not mention that? My room. It's been painted. It's now a darker blue. I don't know if you can tell through the camera and everything. But it has been. And it's nice. It's not all scratched up and like greasy from my hair growing up. You know? And it's not a massive hole in it from when I kicked it in my sleep one time. That was there. You can still sort of see a little bit in person. But yeah. It's gone. My destructive reign is finished. I'm trying to think what else to talk about. I have been... The next book I'm going to read, I think it's going to be Dance of Dragons Part 2, After the Feast. Because that'll be the last one then of the book series, at least until the new one comes out, which, because of lockdown, George R. R. Martin, the author, has been writing a lot. He's tweeted once or twice saying he's got a lot of writing done of the next book, so it's been a long time since that book, since this book before this came out. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice to have something new from him. I have found the Song of Ice and Fire books have gotten a little bit stale for me. Like, I feel like each book could be about half the size, because even though I love the writing style and I love the characters, I feel like they're very repetitive lately. Like, each 100 pages, maybe nothing will happen except for a little bit at the end of the 100 pages or something. It don't feel like enough is happening to warrant such a big book. But, you know. Anyways, hey again. Sorry, I got walked in on, so instead of just some cut off, I wanted to come back and say bye. So, it's been Queenie XI. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's just been this rush thing that was pretty spontaneous, so it was a bit shit. That would be why. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you again in a bit.